Welcome back to the Real South Africa. We spent some time in Cape Town and we got a chance to go to a lodge as well. So this is going to be an amazing video, and keep in mind that you can come to South Africa. Just go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com.
Alright guys, we've made it. If you can guess where we are, that'd be great, but I'm going to tell you because all the signs will tell you. And so by now you know where we are. So this is kind of what we do. We travel the country. We make sure we are able to show you guys things. Obviously Mark is driving, but we are having a good time. We're on our way to an undisclosed location, which we will share with you at some point. The undisclosed location. You gotta stick around to see where we're going. It's gonna be awesome because everything we do is awesome and amazing, or at least we try to make sure it is. You got something to say, Mark?
No.
Of course you do.
No, I hate Cape Town.
I told him not. I didn't tell him where we were, but now you just told him where we were.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in the Western Cape. So we're gonna spend some time here. But let me show you what I'm looking at right now. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, most people know that the Western Cape is one of the most picturesque places in the world. They are the home to one of the 7 wonders, which is Table Mountain. But those are all things that you will learn about and hear about when you decide to come on a trip to Cape Town. So we do hope that you will. We have packages, obviously, that you guys know, but you can always visit the website to get that information. You know, I don't want you guys to look at me. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Look at that. Never get enough of it. Just a beautiful, beautiful place. So we're gonna keep looking and showing we can show you. Obviously you guys know that there are roads in Cape Town too, so you don't have to worry about infrastructure problems when you come to visit South Africa. We got everything you're looking for. The weather's good. We're still coming up on the end of summer, so gonna enjoy the rest of this weather until fall gets here. Just look at everything you can see. How beautiful it is. There's some more of that mountain. It's never ending. It's never ending. TheRealSouthAfrica.com. There's a view that I really want you guys to see. We're coming up on it, so don't leave me just yet. Just as we come over this hill, you can start to see exactly what I'm talking about. See the ocean right there? That is the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, so this is some of the views that you'll get when you travel to Cape Town. You will get a look at all of this beautifulness. I'm going to move the camera around just a bit, so you guys forgive me. So you can see over there, obviously far, far out in the distance, you can see Robben Island. We all know the history of Robben. Look at all the infrastructure, the port that's there. Most importantly, the ocean. You guys can see all of that. We're heading toward downtown Cape Town. So I'll show you that view as well. Again, that is the famous Lion Head Mountain. Beautiful, beautiful. You can head up there to see sunsets. That'll be one of the things you'll get to do when you visit South Africa, visit Cape Town. The views are beautiful. All right, we're gonna check in with Mark. He's being mighty quiet today. Mr. Blanton.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's good. Good.
Tell me why it's good.
Well, they're not here to see me, of course.
Okay, well, you keep talking. I want to show them what we're looking at. You guys are here to see him. That handsome face you can't get enough of, or maybe that's just me. All right, so. Much as you can see. The most famous part of Cape Town everyone comes to see is down here by the waterfront. We're heading toward that now. Obviously from there, there's other things that you'll get to do while you're here. The package is pretty comprehensive, so you'll get to see all the major parts that you need to see here in Cape Town, plus a little bit more. We've thought of just about everything to make sure that you don't have to worry while you're here in country. Now, let me show you this on this other side. So typical downtown area, nothing you wouldn't expect unless you're looking for something else while you're here in South Africa. Right.
How are you guys doing out there? It's myself and of course
Dr. Latasha Blanton, the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism.
And we're out exploring again. We're always trying to find places where you guys can go to have a great time. We've actually been having a good time since we've been here. We decided, because you know we bring so many people here on vacation. Sometimes we need to take a vacation ourselves, and we do bring a lot of people.
We do bring a lot of people, and the most important thing that we do is we vet everything before we share it. So obviously that means we have to travel ourselves.
Oh yes. So like I said, I'm so sorry that you guys don't get a chance to see everyone that we bring, but every once in a while we get a chance to sit down with them, do an interview, and they want to tell their story. They always are amazed about what we are able to do in this tourism space, and we're happy that they're willing to tell it and so forth. And that's been kind of, making it a lot easier for other people to come. So we appreciate those who gave us their honest and true testimonies, or what we like to call a real first impression, with the real South Africa. But forget about us. Let me show you where we are and what we're doing. See that? That's called the Bush. And this is a private game lodge. And we're going to be doing a lot of private things. But right now, this is where we are. I hope you can see it. This is where we are. The evening is about to come down. So we're in a little lounge area. This is what they call a tree house. Is that what they call it, Tasha?
There's a tree house, but you got to show them at some point why it's called a tree house.
We will. But for right now, later on, I'm going to be sitting right here with a drink, chilling with my wife right here. Even though there's a little breeze, it's okay because we got that fire.
And we got blankets.
Oh yeah, and we have blankets and whatnot. Keep in mind, there's no one out here. There's literally no one. It took us forever to get here. Now we're over here in this area. This is off of our bedroom. And then of course, Tasha's gonna kind of walk you around and kind of tell you about it.
So this outdoor deck right here is the best. I got a chance to lay right here this morning. Soaked up some sun.
You sure did.
Suit on.
Your baby suit.
I had my swimming costume on.
Yeah, okay.
Costume on. And then Mark got to enjoy this wood-fired hot tub.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know what that means, it means you put wood in
You know what? I'm going to show it to you.
Yeah, okay, you show it to me.
I'm going to show it to you. So basically, you come over here and you pop this open and you put wood down in there, and then you let it get hot. And then you close it.
Yeah.
And then as it's getting hot, it heats that water.
Yep.
So that's how that works.
That's cool. And it takes a little bit to heat up, but once it heats up, whew,
Yeah.
it's amazing. So
wait a minute, you're getting ready to skip.
Oh, what am I skipping?
The whole time I was in the water, this was the view. Look at those triple mountains back there. I call them triple mountains.
It's a lot of mountains.
Yeah, this is what we do here again at the Real South Africa. We hate to brag, but I think we're the only African American or the only American company that's doing what we do. And a lot of people that had come through us have had these similar experiences that we're having, and that's why you see them always grinning and smiling and whatnot. And they say, you know what, we couldn't have done this without you. We wouldn't have known. But thank you for the proper introduction to.
We like using the word proper. We got that from our fellow South Africans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and we bring it to them, and they truly are like, thank you. And like I said, a lot of people that you guys have seen on, I'm going to say it, YouTube. And others have come through our company, and I'm glad that now that people are being exposed to South Africa properly, because it's a new country. It is what it is. So let Tasha show you the rest.
Okay, so we're still on the deck. It comes right off the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You can absolutely enjoy this. Sit here, read a book,
Mm-hmm.
which is something else I did this morning.
Yeah.
The best part about your bathroom, and I'm putting bathroom in quotes, is that this is your first outdoor shower.
Turn it on, Tasha. Turn it on for a second.
Ah,
Let them see it.
ah.
Okay, they can turn it off.
All right, so outdoor shower.
But think about it. When you're in that shower,
Yeah.
it's kind of like there's a nice breeze.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and you're
the
outside.
Water's nice and hot. You got a breeze of the contrast of the
Yeah.
hot water and the cool. It was definitely something
Yeah.
you need to experience.
And that's what you're gonna find on the Safari Lodge, guys. That's why we always want people to come on our Safari Game Lodge, because these things gamed out for you. First of all, look at that. Look at the ceiling. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh, Tasha, she's allergic to luxury.
oh my God. Don't say that. I just had a little itch in my nose. So obviously you showed you the top. So that's part of, so here's the actual tree I was telling you guys about. So it is part of the tree house. It extends all the way up to the second floor, which we're going to show you right now. But this is the living area. The best part about this living area, I'm going to scoot over here and show you, is this fireplace. We are in South Africa. There are places that are very, very breezy, and when it gets breezy with all these doors open, you might want a fire, and this thing can really get
But those windows open up too, right?
Yeah, the windows open up. I
Yeah.
don't think, did this one open up? I know it opened up those over
It actually does. There's no need to open
Yeah,
it,
we're not
but
gonna
it
open
opens.
it. You can get a cross breeze every which way coming and going. So
Yeah. But this is one of my favorite spots. Those are my swim trunks right there. Sorry, guys. But this wooden tub here,
it's amazing.
yeah, and the water's nice and hot, and yeah. So then of course there's the bathroom area, and then of course Tasha just showed you that. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go upstairs. I think we showed you everything you needed to know here, and then now we're going to go upstairs.
All right, so we made it upstairs. This is the whole area, but I'm gonna start with the most important part to me, because pizza is one of my favorite things. It's a brick pizza oven inside, and because it's self-catering or semi-self-catering, I got to make my own pizza last night. You guys know how I love my coffee. They got an espresso machine here, so I was able to make my Americano and Mark's latte this morning. Full kitchen, which I will be dabbling in a little bit because we have to eat dinner. But the most important part is over here. It's the rest of the tree.
Yep.
Goes all the way up, like we showed you guys before.
And the leaves on the ceiling are the leaves of the lights.
Tree.
Yeah.
The leaves are most of it's self-explanatory, but let me tell you about this couch over here. This couch causes you to become comatose. You sit on it, and within seconds, you are knocked out, or at least that's what happened. At least that's what happened to us. At least that's what happened to us.
Yeah, so the place is pretty much set up really nice. And like I said, this is what we consider, this is what we call a 5-star lodge. It's a little different simply because, so as you guys see, this place is pretty much kitted out. But keep in mind that this is in the 5-star territory. A lot of the lodges that we go to, they actually have chefs, so you have a place where you can go to, but we wanted the seclusion. So, meaning that we didn't have to deal with nobody, deal with anything. So we decided to come our way out here. where we would cook our own food. They'll bring it, of course. We'll cook it, and it could just be a way. You know, we needed that every once in a while, and SA provides that supremely. And of course, you know, you guys know what we do in the tourism space. We just added Zimbabwe to the list of locations you can go. And of course, how does it work? Well, all you have to do, if you decided, I'm gonna give you an example, but it works for everything. If you decide to come to Johannesburg for a 6-day tour, that's what I want. Okay, great. You click it on the website, it goes to your cart. Then you say, you know what? I think I want to go do that Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. Then you would go down and you would click that, and that'll go to your cart, right? And then you check out. And then once you check out, obviously we get all this stuff. You've already chose your dates. You already chose who's coming, and we put it all together for you. Then once you get your international flight to Johannesburg, it's beautiful out here. Let me turn this around so you can see. Once you get your international flight to Johannesburg and return, we take care of everything else. And that's kind of what you want. A lot of you guys got points. A lot of you guys got all kind of, you know, nifty ways to get flights. So some of you guys got relatives that work for the industry like I do. So, which is my daughter. I had to actually go through the trouble of making her and raising her and doing all that stuff to get my benefits. So I want to use my benefits just like you do. So that's what we're doing here. And there's so many other options. And of course, if you got any questions, you know, all you have to do is just go to our website, you know, request a phone call. Doesn't cost you anything. I know some people are charging for phone calls for some odd reason, but you don't have to do that. And of course, you know, it's really not always about just, you know, trying to figure out a way to move to South Africa. Trust me, South Africa will move you once you get here. And that's why we offer tourism, because it's basically doing the work for you. You get motivated.
Absolutely. That's what we've been finding. The people that come on our tours are not necessarily thinking about moving, but they come here and they find out that they have options. A lot of the people are retirement age that are coming, and they're realizing, hey, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this retirement age of mine, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to make it. And they visit South Africa and they're like, this is an option for me. This is attainable. And that's pretty much what tourism does. It gives you an opportunity to see what else is out there. And that's why the Real South Africa exists, to show you what else is out there. Yeah.
So we do tourism big, and we know it. It's funny. We just had an article written just recently in the biggest paper in their Sunday edition. And we were in it, obviously, but other people that were in it, we motivated them to come as well at some point. So we know what we're doing. And so just trust us with the process. So when people say, what's the first step? What do I got to do first? You're always going to hear us say, come on a visit, and come on a proper visit. A proper visit. I'm just saying. Anyway, I will let it be. And so we will see you guys here in sunny South Africa. Alright guys, we are in a suburb of Cape Town, about 35 miles outside the city center of Cape Town. And I think this is where they be most of the time, out here in this place called Gordon's Bay. And see the little houses on the hill. You got the splashing water coming down, which is pretty nice. And we're gonna just kind of document a little bit, just see what we see, this little area here. And there's some more nicer areas I've seen, but for me, with the water splashing up and the little houses over here and whatnot, it seems very serene for me, you know? So, hey. All right, guys, we found them. We have found them. We're out here in a suburb of Cape Town called Gordon's Bay. And honestly, I haven't been here before. Have you been here before, Tasha?
I have not. This is my first time, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's nice out here. It's nice. A nice summer day still, even though we are in March. It's summer here, and they go one of the tall buildings here. We just walked from down there. There's the mountains. So this isn't Cape Town proper, meaning that it isn't Cape Town proper. But you can access it, obviously. And yeah, so I really don't have much to say about it just yet because I don't know much, but I can tell you this. If you look way down there, people they're on that beach. And then back there, we was watching them, and they were fishing and whatnot. So that was cool. You know, I guess you got to eat from time to time. I don't know why, but you just do. As human beings, but it's actually a great drive. Like I said, it'll take you about an hour or so to get here from Cape Town proper. And keep in mind, we travel all over this country. We go a lot of places. We just don't show everything. We like to just go, enjoy ourselves, and so forth. But every once in a while, we find something that we feel our people would enjoy. And of course, there's always some enjoyment in the beach area. Would you say, Tasha?
It's beautiful. I mean, I'm gonna keep saying it's beautiful because you got a nice breeze. You got the sun shining on your face.
You know, we had no intentions of walking out here, did we?
No. We just kind of do what we always do. We just stop and see what we find.
Yeah, because but again, to have these types of experiences, you got to have, or to even talk about them, or even to try to even bring them to the public, you have to have some experience in travel. So since we do have a lot of experience in travel, we're not talking from, I saw this or I saw that. We generally are talking from a perspective of we've been there, we saw it, we got a cup of coffee, and we did all that stuff. So we're not just talking, we actually do tourism proper here. And then of course, in our case, we make a lot of relationships with the people that can provide what we need for our people. And then in my perspective, I like to hold them to the fire to make sure everything is in order, because things could go wrong. And but you probably noticed the people that travel with us, they generally don't even mention it or say anything because nothing generally goes wrong. Because the Real South Africa, again, it's a luxury brand. It's a luxury travel brand. And for a lot of the stuff that we bring are top notch. It means we're dealing with top notch people, so you can actually have a proper experience here in South Africa versus just riding around trying to figure out things. And if you notice, those types of people, or those people who do that, they don't come back with the same experience. They're happy they were here, but they don't come back with that experience like, oh my God, I want to move there, I want to live there, I want to spend more time there, I want to get to know South Africa a lot more. They just say, oh, I came, I saw a few things, and then I left. And that's fine. But if you notice, the people that come with us are like, hold on. I did not know that it was like this. Well, it's because of myself, Tasha, and others. We spend time out in these spaces. We find what you're looking for. And then when you come on our trip, you say, I don't want to book a trip, I just want to come. Okay. But if you came and you booked the trip with us, you will find really quickly what we're talking about. And that's what I like about the whole thing, because people ultimately find out exactly what we're talking about only after they arrive. And then they're like, I did not know. And then they start slotting themselves in these spaces saying, I can see this for myself. I can see this for myself. Or the other one, oh, I see why y'all came over here. I see why you guys live here, because of the things that you showed me and the things that you do. You're not going to find that on Google search or any of these types of things. You're going to have to, follow the breadcrumbs. So that's kind of what we do. So a lot of the people that you guys see have seen that. And I'm going to put it to you like this. Johannesburg. Everybody loves Johannesburg all of a sudden. And it's not really all of a sudden. A lot of people have been loving Johannesburg. They just were not us. So we got here, and so we started, showing what we see every day. Because it wasn't like we came to Johannesburg and then we started 2 days later to start showing the city. We have been coming here for years and spent a lot of time. So what happened? Well, when we moved here, we knew we had a lot of experience. We knew what we was looking for. We knew what it was. We knew what the South African, offers were. We pretty much knew everything. Of course, we're still learning because they're always building. And things are moving around all the time. But it was kind of like this. We started showcasing it for the first time. Then other people saw it. And then more people saw it. And then more people saw it. And then now all of a sudden people's like, oh my God, you got to go to Joburg. You got to go to Joburg. You got to go to Joburg. Most of the people that are talking that's been to Joburg is that we showed them. We personally showed them ourselves. Our company did it. And a lot of them have moved here. And I think it's hilarious because there are so many people who actually came here and they're moving quietly. They're not making YouTube channels. They're not discussing it. They're not talking about it. They just moving here because they're private people and they can do such. So it's amazing. So we're going to do the same thing for the rest of the country. Obviously, our Durban packages are amazing. We've had a lot of people come to Durban. Our safari packages, stop it. They're incredible. And then, of course, our Joburg. And then, of course, we have added Victoria Falls. And that was purely because a lot of you guys was like, I want to go there. We did have a lot of offers from a lot of tourism companies down there. We didn't feel like they fit the bill. Basically, they wasn't used to dealing with us. They were used to dealing with somebody else. But fortunately, we were able to find a company that deals directly with us, and we can work with them and we feel comfortable. So what did we do? We just decided to partner with them, and I did a little short, like a little minute video. I'm gonna add it to it, but yeah, she's amazing because it's a black woman down there. She actually runs it, she owns it. So again, so many different things are happening. Join us at the Real South Africa. This is an actual movement, and you do not have to always be contemplating, how do I move to South Africa? You need to be trying to figure out, how can I integrate? How can I learn more about South Africa? And you're gonna do that through tourism. So all I can say is see you in sunny South Africa.
All right, guys, we've made it. If you can guess where we are, that'd be great. But I'm going to tell you because all the signs will tell you. And so by now you know where we are. So this is kind of what we do. We travel the country. We make sure we are able to show you guys things. Obviously, Mark is driving, but we are having a good time. We're on our way to an undisclosed location, which we will share with you at some point. The undisclosed location. You gotta stick around to see where we're going. It's gonna be awesome because everything we do is awesome and amazing, or at least we try to make sure it is. You got something to say, Mark?
No.
Of course you do.
No, I hate Cape Town.
I told him not. I didn't tell him where we were, but now you just told him where we were.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in the Western Cape. So we're gonna spend some time here. But let me show you what I'm looking at right now. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, most people know that the Western Cape is one of the most picturesque places in the world. They are the home to one of the 7 wonders, which is Table Mountain. But those are all things that you will learn about and hear about when you decide to come on a trip to Cape Town. So we do hope that you will. We have packages, obviously, that you guys know, but you can always visit the website to get that information. You know, I don't want you guys to look at me. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Look at that. Can never get enough of it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. So we're gonna keep looking and showing we can show you. Obviously, you guys know that there are roads in Cape Town too, so you don't have to worry about infrastructure problems when you come to visit South Africa. We got everything you're looking for. The weather's good. still coming up on the end of summer, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this weather until the fall gets here. Just look at everything you can see. How beautiful it is. There's some more of that mountain. It's never ending. It's never ending. TheRealSouthAfrica.com. There's a view that I really want you guys to see. We're coming up on it, so don't leave me just yet. Just as we come over this hill, you can start to see exactly what I'm talking about. See the ocean right there? That is the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, so this is some of the views that you'll get when you travel to Cape Town. You will get a look at all of this beautifulness. I'm going to move the camera around just a bit, so you guys forgive me. So you can see over there, obviously far out in the distance, you can see Robben Island. We all know the history of Robben. But look at all the infrastructure that's there. Most importantly, the ocean. You guys can see all of that. We're heading toward downtown Cape Town. So I'll show you that view as well. Again, that is the famous Lionhead Mountain. Beautiful, beautiful. You can head up there to see sunsets. That'll be one of the things you'll get to do when you visit South Africa, visit Cape Town. The views are beautiful. All right, we're gonna check in with Mark. He's being mighty quiet today. Mr. Blanton.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good.
Tell me why it's good.
Well, they're not here to see me, of course.
Okay, well, you keep talking. I want to show them what we're looking at. You guys are here to see him. That handsome face you can't get enough of. Or maybe that's just me. Alright, so. As much as you can see. Most famous part of Cape Town everyone comes to see is down here by the waterfront. We're heading toward that now. Obviously from there, there's other things that you'll get to do while you're here. The package is pretty comprehensive, so you'll get to see all the major parts that you need to see here in Cape Town, plus a little bit more. We've thought of just about everything to make sure that you don't have to worry while you're here in country. Let me show you this on this other side. So typical downtown area, nothing you wouldn't expect unless you're looking for something else while you're here in South Africa. Right.
All right, guys, we are in Cape Town. Matter of fact, there go Tasha.
Hey guys.
And she has a nice little meal going her way.
I do.
What you got, Tasha? Tell
I
her.
have a prawn bao bun. So we're gonna eat that today.
Prawn being a shrimp.
No, a prawn being a prawn.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
A prawn is a prawn. It's
Yeah,
definitely not.
Because in America,
It's a shrimp.
yeah,
It's a scrimp.
this ain't America.
It's not America.
This is what?
South Africa.
Okay.
More specifically, sunny South Africa.
And then of course we're out here, rooftop action. Absolutely amazing. So then I decided to get me something to eat. This is amazing. I got a burger with some bacon.
Ooh.
I got all these things going on, and I got a drink. Life is good, and of course when you come on tour with us, welcome to Cape Town. This is the famed Cape Town, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And now you're probably starting to figure out why. This place is stunning. Everybody tends to want to get here, spend a little time on the beach, doing their thing. And then of course, we're here because we're the real South Africa. And one of the things we like to do is to come and check out what the latest and the greatest is. So we're gonna pop in over here and see what we can find for food, because the food in South Africa is always amazing. But if you look at that skyline and you look at where the clouds are kind of forming, it goes across and then it layers right on top of the mountains. That's incredible. So go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we'll see you there. Guess where we at, guys? Guess where we at? We're doing it down here in Cape Town. Friday coming to let us up, but we're gonna get it back. So we're down here at the V&A Waterfront, hanging out in Cape Town. People like it out here for some odd reason. They tend to like it. And of course, over there, we got the NBA store right there. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let's do what we gotta do, and let's travel, y'all. See ya.
Here at The Real South Africa, we are all about luxury, including fine dining experiences. If you can look around me, you'll see this beautiful ambiance, and if you decide that you travel with The Real South Africa, you will have access to the very same fine dining. So we're going to enjoy, and we do hope that you will visit us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. Quite amazing.
Enjoy. So you're gonna just use a Chinese spoon. So you're gonna start with the beef filter, follow with the beetroot, and then the pasta.
So this one.
Anti-clockwise. Enjoy.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, Tasha, there you go.
I can't repeat half the stuff she said is in this bowl, but this right here is beautiful enough for me. And I'm not even eating yet, guys. Can you believe that? I'm actually waiting.
And she's kosher, by the way.
And she's so.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do.
This is cool. I'm gonna go with mine. Alright guys, how you doing? This is Mark Blanton from The Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, we're going into fall here in South Africa, but guess what? November, December, January, and all those times, we're gonna be in summer. and you guys are going to be in winter. So hey, it's probably a good time to go ahead and book your trip. Go ahead and go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com. Pick your location. You don't have to wait for a group. You can just come by yourself if you choose. You still get the same private luxury service that you would expect from us here at the Real South Africa. So we would love for you guys to come. We got great packages to Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town, combinations. And then of course, if you're looking at trying to add 4 extra days to your trip, you can always go to Victoria Falls. A lot of you guys have been asking for that trip. So
Hi, I'm Trevor Noah, and I'm South African. And because I'm South African, people from all over the world insist on asking me questions about South Africa. So, I decided to make an ad to answer some of those fascinating questions. Like, how cold and snowy is your Christmas? Well, Tracy, unfortunately, we can't afford snow. Nah, I'm just playing. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means when it's freezing in Connecticut, it's fantastic in Cape Town. Klaus sent me this one. Can you play golf in South Africa? Well, Klaus, we actually have some of the finest golf courses in the world, but judging by your 37 handicap, can you play golf? How many stars are your 5-star hotels? Brian wants to know, can I meet the lions? Well, I don't know if you want to meet them, but you can see them on safari. And get this, it's not just lions, Brian. We've got everything. There's elephants, there's rhinos, there's giraffes, there's buffaloes, there's leopards. Come on, man, expand your horizons. Ostriches. Is South Africa fun? Is it fun? Are you even watching this commercial, Michelle? Paragliding, bungee jumping, surfing, river rafting, shark cage diving, hot air balloons, hiking, cycling, wine tasting, whatever this guy's doing. Does that not look like fun to you, Michelle? Does that not look like fun? So, now that I've shown you South Africa, my only question is, when are you coming to experience it for yourself?
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.